Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited. Over the weekend, my Rose Girl's ready to ship, the sale she had, she opened up her shop with a bunch of ready to ship items and my order finally came. I know everyone's order tracking has been ridiculous. Mine literally, it had like an estimated date that it was coming. It literally for like 4 days said it was in Wisconsin, which is where Jenny, the gal who pours this wax, like the owner, that's where her company is. And then, so yeah, like 4 days it said it was there. And then all of a sudden the next day it was like delivering today. And so I was like, okay, like there was no movement. And then all of a sudden it was at my door. So if you haven't got your package, stay hopeful because I mean, I'm assuming they have a lot of delays with all the recent weather and obviously still COVID and whatnot. So I'm assuming many delays happening still. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys what I got. I have quite a bit, so I'm going to get started. I'm so happy. This is what I got as a sample. So my sample was in Christmas Eve in Cookie Land. This was available during her pre-order that I do believe is closed now. I don't know the notes on this right off the top of my head, but this does smell a bit Christmassy. Look at these, it's like green and white and red. This smells so good. Oh, okay. I cannot wait to melt this. Like I said, this was available in her pre-order. So if you guys grabbed or snagged some of that during her pre-order, let me know. I did do some damage on her pre-order, not gonna lie. Okay, so let me maybe go through the chunk bags first because that was like the things that she, I don't know, had at the top of the site. So I didn't get on right away because I actually had a meeting at work, but also I was kind of like, it's probably a good thing I don't get on right away because maybe I won't buy as much. But there was still a lot on the website when I got on, maybe like a half hour later. So the first thing I picked up some of these chunk bags. Could someone let me know, how do you, do you guys cut these up? What do you do with these? I mean, this is way too big to put into my melter, or my warmer. Heck no. That's so big. But do you guys just cut these in half? Or I don't know, give me some advice because I'm new. So I would appreciate it. The first one I got is Koopa Claus Needs a Latte, which is espresso, Gilligan's Brew, baked zucchini bread, and royal sugar cookies. Let me smell some. You guys look at it. It's so good. I definitely get the espresso and the zucchini bread. I'm sure the royal sugar cookies just gives it a bakeryness. But I don't get the Gilligan's Brew, which I think is like a coconutty type of situation. But I will let these sit for a bit. I wrote 218 on them because that's when her shop opened up. So I'm assuming they were all poured prior to that. So I will let these sit, but this is a really nice coffee scent. I've been super obsessed with coffee scents as of late. So the next one I got is Opposite of Keto and Jelly Donut, which is sugar cookie dough, monster cookie, royal sugar cookie, waffle cone, pretzel, cream cheese frosting, and jelly donut. So I'm pretty sure everything besides the jelly donut, everything prior to that, is the opposite of keto, which I think opposite of keto is really just bakery. I mean, as you can read by the notes, but obviously generally speaking, opposite of keto, that makes sense. And so I really like this actually. I love how these shapes, it's purple and a bakery colored tan brown. That's just so cool to me. I get the jelly donut, but I feel like there's just bakery goodness with it. It's so good. I don't know if the jelly donut is something I would want on its own. Oh, it's just so good. I definitely feel like I smell the buttery bakery goodness, like I said. So very excited about that one. And then the last chunk bag I got was peppermint coconut mallow, which is peppermint, coconut, and marshmallow smoothie. And marshmallow smoothie is marshmallows and vanilla bean ice cream, I'm pretty positive. So let me smell one of these. And honestly, oh, it's not really very centered. I get the peppermint like straight up right out of the gate. I've heard of her peppermint is like a different peppermint than others. But I don't feel like I get much else. So I'll probably let this one sit. I'm guessing peppermint needs the least amount of like time to cure. But I'm guessing the marshmallow smoothie needs the most, but I don't know about the coconut. And maybe when I warm it, some stuff will come out like a little bit more. But I've heard this is a really nice one in the bedroom. So once I determine how big I should cut these, I will likely be using some of this in my bedroom. But Corey is a little finicky on the peppermint. So we'll see. We'll see how I get around that. Okay, next, should we do chunk muffins? Why not? So some of these maybe aren't super in my wheelhouse, but I made a list. I was really good. I made a list, and essentially everything that was available from my list, I just added it and went for it. I didn't like look around for other things. If stuff was sold out, I didn't mope around and whine about it. I was just like, add the things that are available off my list and on I go. So I think that really helped me be very efficient. And I think ordering from her ready to ship in the future, that will be my game plan, because I think that really honestly helped me get in and out very quickly. Also, I am an Apple Pay person, which helps significantly. You don't have to type anything in. You don't have to log in anything. You just use Apple Pay. It's phenomenal. But that's not what this is about. So anyway, the first chunk muffin I got is blueberry vanilla sugar bread, which is blueberry cobbler, vanilla bean noel, brown sugar, baked zucchini bread. Yeah, okay. This is kind of, you can't really see it, it's kind of short. Blueberry is something that I'm not like a regular buyer of, I guess you could say. Like, I would consider blueberry outside of my regular wheelhouse, which is just bakery. So I got her blueberry muffin, and so I was like, you know what? Like I said, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I got some stuff this time that I like typically wouldn't gravitate towards. So these are little like muffins, like she said. So they're really just like a muffin. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping it. And then I'm assuming this is like her mini melters shoved in there, which I think is so cool. I've heard conflicting opinions. I've heard some people be like, the blue is the only part that's blueberry, and like the brown is the bakery portion. And I've heard vice versa, like the colors don't mean anything, they're just for like aesthetic. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the first thing I smell though when I smell this is blueberry, but you definitely get a bakery with it. But it's in the background. And I love zucchini bread. I love that scent. Oh, this is really good. I feel like blueberry to me is very summery. Another question. How many, what do you cut this up into? How do you do this? I know I've seen a video, sorry, I love the crinkly bag and hate the crinkly bag at the same time. So I do apologize. Okay. I know I've seen a video about like, you just stab it with a fork, and it just like breaks apart. I don't know. I've heard that, I guess. But I've heard people say anywhere from like 3 to 6, which I'm assuming obviously depends on your warmers and size like that. But how do you cut these? What do you recommend? And do you guys just like cut straight out? I cut some of her stuff and it's really, really hard wax. Like, do you guys heat it, or do you just like stab it and hope for the best and then clean up the mess later? I need some helpful tips. Okay, let's continue on. Cinnamon roll cupcakes with vanilla frosting. This one's really cute. I'm not going to take all these out of the bag because I feel like it'll gunk up the bag. This one's really, honestly, just smells like a cinnamon roll, to be honest. But I feel like you definitely get the frosting element, which is actually surprising because I feel like frosting is kind of hard to capture. But I definitely get the frosting, almost like a secondary note after the cinnamon roll. That's really good. I also got pistachio ice cream cones at Tiffany's, which is pistachio waffle cone ice cream and cupcake at Tiffany's. Oh, you really can't see that, sorry. Okay, so cupcakes at Tiffany's is a scent that I like have never smelled on its own. I know, sue me. But I'm new, and so I've never smelled it. So here we go. To me, the thing I get first is the pistachio. And then I think the thing I get second is the ice cream, which is like really random. And then I think at the end, I kind of get that like mixture of waffle cone, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and ice cream. And I think cupcakes at Tiffany's is, I've heard different things, but like cake, a cakiness, and then maybe like a marbled type of cakiness. Like some people get chocolate from it. But I definitely get the pistachio up front. That is definitely a different scent, but I like it, and I feel like it's different enough, but similar enough to other things that I like, where I don't think it's like totally repulsing. This one was highly recommended from people who pre-ordered. It's Save the Drama for Your Mama, which is pink sugar and monster cookie. So this is like a pink muffin with like little yellowy tan pieces sticking out the top. And honestly, I think the thing I get the most is the pink sugar. Obviously, smelling these in the bag and once they'll be in the warmer is different, but just off of initial bag impression, I'm getting pink sugar. Maybe a hint of bakery from the monster cookie, but mostly the pink sugar. I don't like that over there. We're gonna put him over there. Next one is Love You a Latte, which is espresso, donut holes, and gooey marshmallows. This is a really, really good, coffee scent. Yes, I really like it. Once again, this was offered in her pre-order that I did some damage on. Okay, the next one is Gilligan's Brew Peeps Cake and Pink Sands. You really can't see that. This one's so pretty. Look at the coloring. I love that. So, Gilligan's Brew, I think is like that coconut. I have it here. Coconut milk and heavy whipping cream. Peeps Cake, which is just literally like sugary marshmallow. And Pink Sands, which is the Yankee Candle dupe, I think. So to me, the first thing I get is definitely that Pink Sands, which I love. Maybe a hint of coconut. I think this is definitely one that's going to need to cure a bit, because I don't smell any of the Peeps Cake. I have the mini melter in Peeps Cake, and it took a bit to cure. Like, I feel like finally it's just starting to smell like something. But I really like that. The most out of my comfort zone thing I got was this chunk muffin. This is my last muffin in Holy, which is Morning Sex and Palo Santo. So it's really pretty, I just want to say. And I figured like this isn't much wax, like it's just a muffin. But it's definitely out of my comfort zone, but here I am. So to me, this is very earthy, which I think is the Palo Santo coming out, because I think the Morning Sex is just like a really fresh type of scent. I don't know. It's just really nice and earthy. I think it'll be really nice for the bathroom, or sorry, the bedroom. Even the bathroom would be good. But especially during like the summertime, I think it'll be nice. So let's get into mini melters so I don't take up so much of your time. Okay, so I'll try and go through these a bit faster. So the first one I got is cream cheese frosting, which literally, let's get a little piece. This literally just smells like cream cheese frosting. How do they do that? I have no idea, but this will be a lovely mixer for me. the next one I got is Serendipity, which I've had another vendor's Serendipity before and loved. So this is like, I don't know the notes on this, but it has some type of like orange or something. And it's mixed with almost like a whipped cream or like a, I don't know. It's just like a very like whipped, like an orange whipped cream to me. So I think this will be a really nice blender, but I also really like the scent in general. I got a vanilla crunch donut, which is buttery vanilla, gooey butter, and fresh dough. So to me, this scent really needs to cure because it kind of smells like the plastic bag. Like, I'm really not getting anything besides the plastic bag. So, but some of her bakery scents, the other mini melters I had, like, they really needed to cure. So, I'm not really shocked necessarily. I feel like you can't see anything. I'm so sorry. Another one out of my wheelhouse. This is Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies, which is tart blackberry atop sweet buttery sugar cookie. I wrote those good notes myself in case you're like, what the heck is that? So this is like definitely blackberry in a bakery. I was a little bit nervous for this one, but it's so good. To me, it's very, very summery though. Oh, I'm really excited to melt this one though. I could easily mix more bakery with it to like amp that up, but I really like that one. The next one is Nilla Noel, which is Vanilla Bean Noel and Nilla Wafers. And this literally smells exactly like what it says. So this, I don't feel like needs to cure much longer. I feel like this one would be ready to go, whereas the Vanilla Crunch Donuts literally smelled like plastic. Along the same vein is literally Vanilla Bean Noel. And I did smell this one. Look how tiny this one is. He's so cute. This literally smells like the candle, which is my favorite candle, so I had to have, of course. Okay, we're almost done, guys, I swear. Okay, Marshmallow Smoothie, which is melted marshmallows mixed with vanilla bean ice cream. I really intended most of these to be blenders. This, I feel like I get the vanilla ice cream, but I do think this needs to cure a bit more. It smells a little bit plasticky. But I do get the vanilla bean ice cream. Maybe a hint of marshmallow, but definitely needs to cure. Okay, I got a bag of apple fritter donut holes. I've already had a bag of this, and I went through it already. I freaking love it. It's so good. On like right here out of the bag, it smells like apple, like so much apple. But when you warm it, the donut holes comes out, and it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So my first bag I ordered like a month ago, maybe or less, had a tear like right in the side of it. So I was nervous like it wasn't going to hold up very well. And so I was like, I'll just like warm through it right away. And literally it only took me, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I warmed it like 2 times and the bag was gone. So it was so good. I'm so sorry I knocked you over. I broke my tripod, so I'm really struggling. The next one I got is Waffle Cone, which I think will be another good mixer. Kind of like the Leaning Tower pizza here. Yeah, this one definitely needs to cure a little bit more. It smells a little bit like waffle cone, but a little bit like plastic bag. Look at it leaning. That's funny. Let's put you over here. Okay, I'm almost done. Gilligan's Brew, which is coconut milk blended with heavy whipping cream. So I really just needed a coconut mixer, honestly, and I was really intrigued by this one. It's so good. I need more of this, and I haven't even melted it. This is going to be such a good coconut mixer for things that need more coconut. It's not heavy tropical coconut, but it's like a little bit lighter coconut in the background. It'll be so perfect to mix. I already know it. I got the infamous dunk my donut, which is sweet buttery glazed cinnamon donuts. So to me, this is like pretty heavy on the cinnamon, honestly. But I think it'll settle a little bit when it warms. We'll see, I guess. But will be perfect to mix with things that need just a little bit more bakery. Can you tell I'm a bakery person? Okay, the last thing, which I really, once again, stepped out of my comfort zone for, was the morning sex, which was in that blend. So this is almost like just really fresh. It almost has like a green note to me, which is definitely something different than I'm used to. But I think, like I said, it'll be really nice in the bedroom or bathroom. Oh, it's really good. So that is everything I got. Sorry, this like got really, really close to the camera. But like I said, I broke my tripod. So I'm really, really excited to let this sit for a bit longer, and then I'll probably dive into warming some of this. I did participate in her pre-order. She is like one of my favorite vendors that I found so far. Not that I'm so versed, but I'm really loving and obsessed with her stuff. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I'm just really loving it. So sorry this took up so much time, but I really had a lot to share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.